when you have first and 10 at the 11, like you feeling pretty good about your chances at that point?
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, feeling really good with our chances there on the 11. Basically a touchdown at that point. I mean, if we got to the 1, it is what it is. But, yeah, I don't know. None of the scenarios in my head we were losing that game, and it happened. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to lose a game. Defense got the ball back for us, got down there. It's our job to punch it in and get it, score a touchdown there. So, man, it's just something we got to deal with.
What happened to the offense in the second half? I mean, you guys were really rolling and only get three points in the second half.
Yeah, I don't think they did anything different. Maybe a little bit more man. They were running a lot of zone. We were eating them up in the zone. Started going a little bit more man, and they were making plays in man coverage. Yeah, I just felt like not an excuse, but just twisted my ankle. I feel like I was in the first half. I was able to get out, make some plays, shake and bake a little bit, and start putting pressure on them down the field when I extended the play, even if they're in man or zone. I thought that was what I did well in the first half, and we moved the ball pretty well. I mean, like every time we moved it. So, yeah, just that kind of hindered it a little bit. I was trying to be a little bit more decisive because I knew I was going to be in the pocket a little bit more. So, yeah.
Mike and Greg.
Brennan, I know obviously the result frustrating. When you think about the regular season you just put together, the statistics, the way you played, even before and after the injury, are you able to kind of appreciate the numbers and some of the things you did this year, or is the way this thing ended kind of sour it too much?
Yeah, it's too sour right now. I'm proud of the offense, the steps we took, everyone, not just me. I think we became when we got to show what we can do. Yeah, I mean, I'm proud of the offense from my COVID year to this year. I mean, shoot, we were soaring. Right now I'm just a sour taste with the game. So those numbers are what they are, and I don't think about them right now.
Greg, then Preston.
On the third down, when you guys were close to the tackle throw, were you confident in that play? Were you surprised that play was called?
Yeah, no, I mean, we just haven't ran it, and it's always been in. I remember when we ran it against Florida, it got called back, but it worked. I think they were in zone. The corner was just staying on his side. He didn't really have any responsibility. He just sunk and then just saw the play happen and just rallied to it. Yeah, I mean, it's a play that, it looks great if it works, and, it's a play that if it doesn't work, it's like, okay. So it's one of those plays. I was confident. I was actually excited to see what was going to happen, honestly. We haven't ran it ever. It's always been in, and it's one of those plays where in those games, if you make that play and that works, it's incredible. So it is what it is.
Brennan, you were just in that locker room, and we talked about after the Pittsburgh game, bouncing back after seeing the Coastal slip away, now a state championship. Does that locker room look like a team that could bounce back for a bowl game in a couple weeks?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's a sour taste. This was an important one to us. I mean, we got a little bit more time on our hands to bounce back, which, that can be handled different ways. With a game next week after Pitt, you have to bounce back. So now we have a little bit more time on our hands. I think we just try to forget about it. We have time, however people have to deal with it, but we have a lot of time for that. And, once we get back practicing, I think we're just going to be excited to play at a new venue against a different team. And, we got to get this last one. We have to at this point. We got to end the season on a good note.
Brennan, knowing what the rivalry means, what was your reaction to their fans here storming on your field?
I mean, Virginia Tech has a lot of fans, and we're in Virginia, so they probably travel too. I didn't like them storming the field, but it is what it is. They won. It's an exciting game. I bet we storm the field if we win that game. So it is what it is.
I guess on the flip side, your crowd got really loud when you kind of barreled over two Virginia Tech defenders. What was the emotion you were feeling on that play, and what did you see on that play to get in the end zone?
Yeah, I mean, we had a pass call, just kind of was scrambling around at that point. Everything was kind of covered, looking for an open receiver. Just decided to run, and I mean, I knew coming to this game I was going to put my body on the line. I didn't really care, and so I just kind of went for it. And it just so happened was able to shake off 2 and get in.
It seemed like a lot of your touchdowns were results of long, kind of methodical drives. Was Tech defense able to take away kind of the big explosive plays that you guys were looking for today?
Yeah, I mean, they were rolling safeties, trying to, bailing the boundary, rolling the boundary safety over to try to protect the field, protect the shots. Yeah, I mean, they did a good job. I mean, I still thought we had some good big plays. I mean, just hitting small things. We were able to get you guys shaking tackles and getting down the field. But, yeah, we didn't have as many, long shots down the field, catches. But, I mean, that's going to be a thing. Defense are going to try to stop you on one thing, so you have to do another thing. I thought we moved the ball well. Like you said, we had a lot of, longer drives than normal, I guess, in a sense. We normally have some big shots down. But I thought the offense moved the ball well.
The last question for Doug.
Yeah, just the last month of the season, you had a lot of games that were very close. This one, BYU, the game last week at Pitt. How do you feel about that? Does that make you feel worse or better? Or?
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to get blown out. So that's number one. It's always nice to have a close game, and that's what you fight for. You're not there to get blown out or anything. So I'm proud of the team, and we're always in it. Early on we had those drives, or we had those close games. We came up. We had the Louisville one, the Miami one with the missed field goal. But that's just how those games are. I mean, Coach Brennan always talks about those coastal. Those games are always going to be close, no matter what. You can't say, oh, this team beat this team, so we got to smoke this team. That just doesn't work in the coastal. There's too much shifting and going on, teams being different teams. So you just got to take it each game at a time and just know that, you could blow them out, but most likely, realistically, we're going to, have a close game down to the wire. So, yeah, I mean, I'm proud of it. Those do hurt, the ones you lose, and they're fun when you win, too. We've been on two winning sides of those. So, yeah, just got to learn, continue to grow, continue to get better.